to you, because there are different things that are like, okay, yeah, I know it's this, but I'm not sure. So they're saying, yeah, you do know the answer to this. Thank you.
I can go next. Can I go next?
Yeah, just a moment. Uh, Oops. Uh, Cairo, can you sweep J in the middle, because I cannot grasp it. Oh, now I get it. Okay.
Yeah, I can. Um, okay, so we have passionate play in reverse in the middle. Um, so first of all, I think that the passion here actually misses, or it feels just like it's trying to tell you something else, like this idea or the way you planned your idea or the reason why you had this idea maybe tries to show you that there is something missing. Maybe you were actually going into this journey or adventure, because you also have the moon card, um, to find a way to be more playful or to really do something out of the right reasons. And I do see that you could have a new beginning and to connect more to your soul with this. Um, but yeah, it just feels like it's trying to actually poke you until you maybe see the real point and the real lesson here.
Thank you. Who is next
I am
for
ready.
this question here?
If you can
I still have.
see, I I can go next.
Okay, please.
Okay, so I would agree with everyone because for me as well, it doesn't showing that the business can give anything except possibly skills or experience because it's Eight of Pentacles. But it will be meeting a lot of probably complications, maybe competition or just not the greatest idea, or maybe there will be a lot of oppositions towards that because Seven of Wands upside down, which is about agreements and you holding on to this idea fix, which could be this business, but because it's upside down, it can be that you something is missing there. Yes, and that's why I would be agree with everyone that it's not really um, greatest for the business. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Cairo, do you happen to have something for this gentleman's question?
What is the question? Sorry, I'm busy with programming on the other side.
Uh, well, it's on the screen if you
The
don't
idea
mind.
came business-wise feels good to pursue. Wondering the extent I should, and what you see me going through with this. Thank you. Didn't even have all my stuff ready. Give me a second, please.
Take your time.
Take my time. Before you proceed going further, the wisdom card presents. So you need to check out all your aspects and think about things before you do them. Sometimes we just see an idea as a bright idea, as a good idea, but we don't really go for that idea before we do all our homework. So I would say more homework is needed over here. And then you're wondering to the extent you should and what you see for me going through with this. I do feel that it will be a success if you keep on pushing through, but you need to keep each and every aspect in place. That is what I have for you. Okay, so what's Instagram nog gedoen? Instagram. It's TikTok.
Yeah, I don't know why this Facebook user shows up as Facebook user. Why can't it give us the name and the profile picture like before? That's strange. If you see what I mean, guys.
Shows the face.
And I don't even see those comments. I don't know. Why doesn't it show us the faces? This one.
What faces?
Well, their profile
You need to
picture.
remember, those that shows faces is directly from a Facebook registered Facebook user. The other is from different platforms.
But then they wouldn't be called Facebook users. Because it gave me a message that these people need to somehow go on Restream/Facebook and activate that, which I don't see why, because it worked just fine a week ago.
Welcome to everyone joining. Absolutely fantastic to see you. See the numbers is going, and that's good. So we are just going to keep on moving and keep on going.
So I see 8 viewers. We are happy to answer questions, people. But somebody needs to answer me why we can't see their names. Because the comments don't even show up to me anywhere. So
Maybe somebody put us on their stream or something again, but has private viewers. I don't know.
okay. It's strange. Because I don't know, we cannot take these questions if I don't know who the user is or why it doesn't show up as a comment. So I cannot see if they shared or liked the page even.
I'll tell you. It is Liesel, Felicity Griffin, Felicity Griffin. I don't know why it's being blanked out. It can be the system that's doing that, but they are saying so. They just need to, when they ask their question, they just need to add their name at the bottom of it, right?
Yes, that would help. Yeah. So whomever would like to have that question answered, please repeat your question and just put your name under, and we will start. Okay. There we have the question. So whomever is ready first, please take the microphone.
So, okay, I'm gonna answer the two-bedroom home soon, and what I get is there have been some obstacles. There's obstacles that's going around, but then there's not as much searching as needed to be done on there, and that you will find something, but it a lot of it depends on you also on doing the work and stuff like that, as to because I feel that there was something that was possibly found, but um not, it was like not sure on that. So I just feel that there's obstacles in doing more of the work and the research on it. So thank you.
So, can I go next, please? Okay. So, I do
Wow,
see that.
everyone's asking questions for Cairo. Shit.
Um, I do see that you will get place, but there will be also for you some procedure to think about which one you want, because I do see there will be options, but possibly what is why you're not taking it yet. Maybe some of them prices not suitable for you, because I kind of see worry about financial perspectives. And also but definitely within 2 months, between 2 weeks till 2 months, for me, I would say you will accept some offer. And they also suggest you to go deep with your intuition and inner spirit whenever you're making the choice, because you see you got also 7 of cups, and that's about maybe this, maybe that. So all options which you're getting lacking or missing something, but there will be the proper one once, yeah, in perspective for you. Thank you.
Who's next?
Hey there. So I'm seeing that you will find another job. I just realized that there's more than one question from you there, but I assume that the job and that there is a key about being adaptable to it's like there are options that are there, but what is it that you really want? Um, there because on the one hand there is the need to nourish oneself, nourish the home, but on the other hand there is this, not a caution, but you don't have to be narrow-minded about this. You actually have far more options available to you than you realize, and so don't. So this is what you're being, sorry, asked to bear in mind, is to
recognize that you have many options available, and to keep your field open for um, choosing what you really want, not just choosing something because it's what's coming along. Okay. Thanks.
Um, can I go next? I agree on that. I also think that if you transcend these limitations that you have about this whole vision, how you want the next step in your life to look, the next big change. So yeah, if you don't go so narrow-minded about it and realize that if you try a little bit harder, you can actually see the potential of this. You also have the key here, which is a sign for me that you will eventually find something. It's just that uh, the attitude that maybe you or your partner or both, this dynamic that you have is not quite good for manifestation. You need to put a little bit more good energy in this. And about the job, I'm just seeing that it is time for you to maybe do something that is more timeless. I mean, not thinking, will I soon, or is it in 1 week? This decision, what you do right now for your life, should go beyond time.
All right, so I'm gonna,
You're muted.
yes on the first question, yes on the third one. The second one, mm, yeah, you must continue focusing on creating value and enhancing your craft and your innate ability to to get to do the job. So, regardless of whether you're switching sooner than later, you must allow your awareness to be focused on that which is more permanent than the switch of jobs, so that you can sustain yourself in the long term, business wise. Um, yeah, so for the career stuff. Yeah. And yeah, partner, find where you're at. The first one is a yes. Yeah. Yeah, I'm complete.
Dus ik bij later. Ook. Oh man. Was Instagram.
The Guardian, you are on mute, first of all. Um, You are on mute still.
Yeah, sorry. I had a problem dragging myself in. So what, Cairo, did you have what on the next question? So I have seen there's a lot of questions what I asked to you. Do you want to have a look at that? So
Okay, can you just lift them to the screen, please?
um,
Hey, Aniki, the answer to that question is next. Very congratulations. So yes, you are going to. Next question.
uh,
Move to PN was right decision. Korea has passed on Cairo. I'm really sorry to hear that. And yes, it was the right decision to move as such. You need to stay encouraged and move forward, but its success will come. So the answer to that question, most definite yes. Next question.
I think that's all what exclusively to you.
Is it all? Okay.
As far as I see. Oh, I don't know who that person is though.
The answer to that question is yes, you should accept it. You've been wanting a new job for quite some period of time, and now you're hesitating whether you're going to accept it or not. So my honest opinion is go for it. Take it. It's there's only way it's going to be you're going to enjoy it. So yes, take it.
Okay, so I have the next one is for everybody. Um, it's from Elena. So you can start if you like, Cairo. And
Hey,
then
my name's Elena. Must I accept an offered teaching job for term three? The answer to that question is no. I don't feel that you should do that. Remember, that's merely based on the cards, but I feel it is not a good idea. Uh, well, then I'm going to change that. New beginnings. So if this is a new beginning for you, then yes, most definitely go for it. New beginnings are up on the horizon.
all right, thank you, Cairo. Who would like to go next on Elena's question?
I can go.
I feel confusion with this. With the offered the teaching job for term three, there's something that I'm getting. Okay, you sort of want to, but then it's like there's some other thing that you've been putting off and that you want to go. So to say, okay, should you accept it? I feel conflict because I feel okay, there's something else that I really would rather do, but I'm not sure if I should go for this. So it's back and forth because I'm getting that there's some kind of dream that you've been putting off. Okay, thank you.
So I would say yeah, you can you have accept the offer whatever coming for you, because you got Six of Wands and it's about your self-realization, about you achieving your possibly some ambitions, or just generally it is kind of a thing which will help you to prove yourself that something about whatever you was trying, maybe, and recognition. So sometimes with Six of Wands it comes a recognition of your skills. Plus there is Six of Swords, which showing as well that you need to use the set of skills which you're having, and it also will be a good moving for you, possibly even if at the moment you're having something, so it will be like a way to get away from this stress and go somewhere into the new beginning. And the chariot also a message of your inner control. So if you will be holding all emotions inside, control your desires, control your things within you, yes, and you will be achieving triumph. Thank you.
Can I go? Well, I see you here being pessimistic about it. Actually, I feel that there's something else what is being wanting to show to you right now. Um, I do see you leaving something, but you don't really want to leave it behind. I'm not sure if this thing is good to you, but there is a better decision what you could do about this. I feel like it has something to do with working with the world in a completely different way. Yeah, I don't see so much. It's just that I don't see you necessarily doing that.
Okay, hi. So I see that that you can't go wrong necessarily by taking this job. I see that there is community and a nice flow with it, and it's one of these logical uh, routes to make. However, I also see a very clear alternative direction that's bringing you far more of this autonomy, sovereignty. And this is something that is far more in step with. Um, if you there's a beautiful form of recognition in being able to self-source all of this in order, in being able to take the decision and maybe go the route that seems slightly more daring and less safe or logical, so to speak. However, it's something that makes your heart sing. And so I'm just wanting to remind that even though you have a logical step ahead that is positive if you choose to go that direction, you have something even more amazing if you so choose to go with the slightly more daring route and align with what your heart is calling out for. So that is also going to be very well supported for you. So if you needed that little bit of a nudge, you have many here that saw this and the new beginnings. And so go for it. Thank you.
Uh, who would like to go next? Andromeda, please.
Yeah, I'll take it. So, mm, I mean, it's timings, right? So whether you go and take you the retreat or the vacation, so to say, for yourself within this year or next year, it's all about timing. So you just need to step into the different timelines and see which one suits you best based on your needs and desires in the current moment. Um, where do you see yourself most over the next 6 months, and just see which one feels more aligned with your true self, and then pick that one. You know, and in regards to the environment and the system, you will learn how to, well, be part of such a large system or structure and yet still be your own individuation. So stay patient with, well, learning how to keep your energies as you in such a large, well, system. This will give you more stability at the job, and your mind will calm as well. But this will take a bit of time, so just stay patient in general with the process. Yeah, I'm complete.
Okay. I think everything is pretty much said to the question of Elena. Yeah, I see pretty much the same that there's other opportunities waiting. So, since you asked the question, if you must accept, no, you must not accept it, and you should dare to be curious and adventurous because you can and you probably should in this case, as everybody else said. So that's just my answer to this question. Let's see if we have somebody else. If somebody spotted the question, Liesel asks if her boyfriend will get a job and be okay.
I already have the answer. I did get 10 of cups, happy family, and the king of cups here. So seems like a very calm, masculine energy, calmer waters after an achievement. So probably will be okay.
Yes, but he must not be lazy. Complete.
Was that all of your message?
I think that's enough now.
Okay.
Mic drop.
It kind of boils down to this most of the time.
Okay. Somebody has a more constructive message, maybe?
Well, I
I
have
would okay.
he'll be okay, but there's okay, so I'm feeling lots of tension, lots of frustration, lots of different things, and I think that's why you're asking maybe would be okay. And has to get again looking and getting in that place because I feel that there's a zone that sometimes your boyfriend gets into, but has to be more of like a calmer zone on the job thing because there's a little bit more to this and that's why we're giving little answers than what is actually said here, but I feel that if he does put into it he could find a job. Thank you.
So I see that it will take time until he will find the job, or more like likely, I would say, because it's page of pentacles reversed, something about and hermit reversed and four of cups reversed, so all messages upside down. And for me that says that he is not knowing maybe what he wants, in a way maybe like Andromeda say maybe lazy or not lazy he is, but I see like he discontent or dissatisfied with those maybe offers which he is getting, and he wants something special, something what can reflect on maybe financial needs or just generally finding himself. So for me it comes like he will take the offer only whenever it will go align with his inner desire. So when he will see that that's what he really wants, because I kind of see this hermit upside down, so he probably refuses or not taking something what he doesn't really want. So it takes some time, so it will not be quick decision. Thank you.
Um, so what I'm seeing for your boyfriend is that yes, he will get a job, and yes, it'll be okay. I see that um, there is definitely money to be made at this job. But when I looked a little bit further, I wanted to know, well, what is it that I can tell him about this job? I was a little bit surprised when the card of impermanence came up. And when I looked a little bit more deeply at what that meant, what it represented, it's that sometimes it's more important to maintain a sense of stability amidst change. So while there might not be the like job that speaks through the soul and does everything for you at the moment, if there is something that's coming up and it's going to provide a lot of financial stability and this kind of freedom, because this is what I'm seeing, then it's actually a really solid move. It might not be like the dream soul speaking job, but there is a lot of stability and abundance come out of it. And so then it's going into it knowing that it's not the forever job, but it's definitely going to make things really comfortable for now. So that's what I'm seeing here to be aware of and keep an eye out for. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, as most of the time, I agree with the previous reader that it's not, well, maybe we are not in the times for the lifetimes job where you do the 25 years and you get the golden watch. These times are over anyways, but I see the good getting over the hurdle, and I have the, interesting enough, the expansion and contraction card, the breathing of life, the oscillation of life as central card. So I think you guys move forward together. That's what's most important, and you share the path. And also, this is just yet another stepping stone, and not the job. So that's my answer to this one. Do we have somebody left on this one? And horse-drawn portrait, if you know what you would like to know, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Just type your question here. Cairo, did you want to answer this question? Did you? I don't know. I think you're the last one.
My boyfriend will get a job and be okay. I guess that is a thing of, will my boyfriend get a job and be okay? Well, to be very honest, if your boyfriend keeps on trying and keeps on seeking, he will most definitely find the needed job that he is looking for. But based upon this specific situation, within the next 3 weeks, he will be employed. So the answer to that question is yes.
Uh,
Hey, Olivia, how are you?
and somebody said I left him out, or her. I don't know who you are. Sorry, I just see Facebook user.
You need to remember to type their names and stuff.
And then there was that other Peaky Rager. Did that one on Twitch follow?
I don't know. I didn't get an answer, or we didn't get.
That he was. This one was
Yeah,
before
we
the
are at Peaky.
cycle shop.
Yeah, so we skipped this K user. She was one of the first that we kind of went over. She's like, what does the next few months? You put it up, and then you kind of went to another one.
What was your question again, please, KCon?
Yeah.
We have 3 people waiting.
So this one.
Okay, so we have an Avita, a K, and whom else?
We have Peaky, we have the new apples, lemons.
But nobody has a question. Who is this asking about the general question? Please put your names next to your question, because everything is coming up as Facebook user and we don't see who you are. Thank you. Okay, Kathleen Van Nierkerk. I have moved to a bigger house and I'm not happy after the move. Will it get better?
But we had this Peaky before. And K.
Okay, it's slightly chaotic, but let's take Caitlin's question now. Uh, Guys, just try to put proper questions, and we can give you much better answers. Really, don't do all of these general things. Give us proper questions. So,
So I can start if no. You see, for me, the question, will I get better? It depends on you in a way, because what I got, um, maybe you, because it's a seven of swords reversed, and that could be a saying that something in yourself, maybe you're getting enemy to yourself. So in a way, whenever you took this some place or something, maybe it already was telling you that there will be something not completed with your needs or whatever, and but you still took it, because you have to find maybe your inner center, because seven of cups, again, it's a message about you picking like whatever you really or want, or whatever you need to focus at the moment, because too many things, and maybe that also can make you feel frustrated. When you're not centerized, you kind of following sometimes maybe a wrong, or putting energy into not exactly what, and getting far from yourself. And also they say you have to deal with the moon, and moon is finding your right path. So definitely you will get through and you will get better, but it will be a lot of emotional ups and downs before, and it will be reflected on your spirit, like, because moon, it's your fears. You have to deal with your inner fearful thinking, and then, yeah, things will be clear for you once you're getting through the moon. Thank you.
I feel there's something that's not set, but will it get better? I feel that there's a bunch of it going rise above the earthly matters. So basically, like, be grateful for the things, and I know you are, and I almost feel that you do the different things. I'm grateful and everything else, but getting yourself into this zone, because I do feel that something else happened too. So that's why it's like, well, okay, are things gonna, and they're saying to glide with grace, and to go, and you're able to see the right path, and stand tall in your self-worth, and love with a big heart, and it's seeing things in a different perspective, on different ways on that. So yeah, so that's what I also, let's see, with confidence and grace, again, the grace word, very big on that. So I do feel it will get better, and sometimes it's on how we project on different things. Thank you.
okay, thank you. Who would like to be next, please?
I'll go. So yes, energies take a while to settle in the house. So it will take a good 6 to 12 months before, well, who you are and the house are properly integrated. I mean, listen, you're in a good area. It's not like you're bound to this place forever. So have your experience, enjoy, mm, work on what you need to work on, and when you want to get rid of it, you can always resell. So, but definitely spend your 6, 12 months with it.
Is that all? Yeah.
Yeah, something.
Okay. Thank you. Uh, okay. I know that a house is something some people are more attached than just an object. So just saying we feel empathic, Caitlin. It's fine. So I can understand that. Will it get better? Yeah, I have to agree with most of the other readers. It depends what you put in. There's a lot what needs to be changed, and the betterment or the result of the betterment will take time to change and shift these energies. It's partially perception energies, but it is also partially residues, a place. I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's a new house. So energetic clearings should be very important on all levels. Um, and once you have your own habits, rituals going on, it will change. Um, that's what I would say, that it will get better, like all the others said too. So that's my answer. Who would like to go next here?
I can go.
You can go. Okay, wait. Ah,
So, first of all, what I would like to say is that you have a lot of swords here, meaning a lot of thoughts that came along with the moving. Um, Indecision and also even repressed things that may have come to the surface with the moving. What I see is that a new mindset, um, and some calmer waters would help, because you also have the star in between all these thoughts, which is that inner voice that is trying, or that inner truth that is trying to talk to you while having all these thoughts and maybe even conflicts with others. What is it trying to tell you? And in the end, the star is also a dream come true sometimes, healing something, getting peace. So your dream can still be achieved. There just needs to be a new mindset, and a decision, emotional too.
okay. Well, thank you. Do we have anybody else on this question, or do we go to the next question? If you want question answered, people, please type your name behind if you're from Facebook, because we, for some reason, can't see usernames anymore. So we will just answer question where we see a name.
So we were at this Twitch person.
Twitch person.
Yeah, it's down. It's Peachy Roger, and then there is,
This one.
yeah.
So that would be a general for Peaky Rager. All right. I go first for this one because I just see a general here. I have the infinite potential card. The infinite potential card is aligned to the center chakra. It mainly means to tap more into your potential, to really believe more in yourself and use it. There seems to be issues with the starting of the engines, if you like. So this is really more of a card to encourage you to start things, and then there's more what can come out of it, definitely. So infinite potential for me today, for you, dear Peaky Roger. Who would like to be next here?
I'll go. So, Peaky Rager. Peaky Rager. I also have cards that are showing a lot of the solar plexus, a lot of willpower and conviction needed to. It's like there's if you were needing the little nudge to go forward, to be like, yep, you know what, I already knew I should be doing this, but now they're seeing it and they're saying it, so okay, now it's time. So it's, you don't need to be further discerning. It's actually a time for action, and this is what I'm seeing. Get out of the head, stop thinking that you don't know all things or you don't have all the pieces. The only thing that's holding yourself back is simply taking action, and you'll be surprised the ease of flow that is to come. So, willpower and go.
Okay, so I can be next, and I go to messages, star upside down, and three of wands. I would agree with what High Priestess says, that before you have to go, it's like maybe there is something what you want to do or what you want to go for. That's what three of wands would be representing, your desire. But the best option in that situation, kind of, some you will take, you will start your wave of big wave is coming. That's what usually it represents, with a good cooperation or communication or social connections. But before that happens, you have to reflect maybe on the past, and let everything what was maybe I don't know, didn't work out for you, because star needs you to empty yourself from all the stuff in the past or at the moment, whatever you not feel inspired with, or maybe what is not necessary for you, and leave only whatever you need to live with you. So that's what would be my suggestion. And once it's happening, so you kind of made your spirit pure and you go for what you're wanting, and it will be a mm, good achievements. Thank you.
Okay, I got is so the magic works through you, that you have it in you to get, there's something going actually, because I feel that you're being guided on, there's like some collaboration or something that you were thinking of doing together, but then it that's something put on the back burner, and then also you feel on something that, like, this puzzle piece, this piece is missing, and that's why they're saying that it's in you to work on things, that you can make it happen and you can make things um, going, because they're really showing me like the ants, and just with this collaboration of you've got a bunch of ideas that they're not all put into place yet, but it's like, yeah, this sounds good, that sounds good. So go with these ideas as to, and again with the guidance that you're getting. Thank you.
I can go. I feel Peaky, a lot of fire energy. I'm not sure if you have a lot of fire in your chart, or it's just maybe you do a lot of sport, consuming your energy in different types of ways. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Um, but yeah, I do feel like Mindy said that something is going on here, some transformation or some magic that you use to manifest this. And but I feel like you may not be used to do things in a different way. There is something you are very good in, and you are keeping it like that. But maybe it's the sport. I'm not sure. Um, but there is something that is coming in. What could make this better? Some divine alignment is, and you have to see, perceive what exactly is the source of this change and grab it, grab the opportunity.
Okay. Andromedan Priest, do we have you for the last one? Did you for sneaky peek in
I
general?
don't know the question. I was
It
looking
was
for.
just a general. But I would then we pull up the next one for general. It's fine. So this one is a bit longer. Um, so please have a read to it. Member is still with us and he can certainly answer a question. And the panda person, welcome to our room as well.
Okay, so I'm getting something on saying if the information is going to be
Can you
on.
wait until you're on the screen until you talk?
Oh, sorry.
You're always so quick. Give us a chance to put you on the screen when you talk. Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Please.
Okay. um so you're saying about new information about the fourth, and can that person be accountable? I'm feeling that one person is not going to take it in the best way. And there's a little bit more to this. Um, so they want to work things out between us. It This is a really like a complication thing, because I feel that there's someone else that is almost with this, with the person on there, and it's like the confidence and the power. But they're saying to just go gentle with this, and just go careful with the whole thing. And again, you can go by the guidance and things on that. All right, thanks.
Who would like to go next, please?
Yeah, so I'll take it. Um, yeah, well, there's a lot of heartbreaks going on. It's important that you stand your truth. Um, I mean, accountability is not this based on what your friend decides. To be held accountable is something, well, above humans. So your task is just to express your truth and stand your ground. And what happens after that, well, is not necessarily entirely up to your friend. Um, and even if there's denial, well, in reality, the soul always sees. So your job is just to stand your ground and express your truth. And yeah, what's after that is sometimes, well, not in others or your human hands. I'm complete.
Okay. Who would like to go next?
Me, I'm seeing you having to detach from something and heal. I'm seeing you also wanting to come up with an energy to these people which you should actually give to yourself. It's like right now retreating and thinking about it would actually help you more, um, because I see some people not getting a specific call. Something is calling them, but they don't really answer. So I'm not seeing them so open about it. Um, but I do see an opportunity for you to, mm, yeah, there is definitely healing coming.
Thank you. Yeah, this is live shadow song one. Welcome. You can also get a reading. Apple Lemon, just follow us, please, on Twitch, and we are happy to answer your question. Who would like to be next? Should I go? I'm ready. So, dear,
I would say, I don't know,
oh,
the question is a little bit what I just got, it's about,
wait a moment. I don't have you on the screen even. Please, guys, where are you? Uh, oh, sorry, Lajira. There, behind the logo. Excuse me. Please go ahead.
sorry, I just, what I got is some tension or some pressure or something what comes for this person because it's a 10 of wands, and maybe it's about all the situation or just generally when it comes to mm, a lot of things going on, and that what makes person be confused because I kind of see confusion, and it's a two of swords. It's like maybe even I would suggest just right now take time and try to focus on yourself, on your inner balance, because once you will get into this inner balance you will get all your answers, and whatever you need to do. And at this stage maybe no action, so just not have on you too much stress or pressure which you don't need. No, that would be my response. Thank you.
You are muted.
Thank you. So, dear horse drawn portrait. Um, it's a bit of a complicated one, but in fact, it's not really, because if you go back at the idea of your project, the red line, the reason why you're doing all of this, then you would see that if you stick to this, you have a guideline, what nobody can disagree with. And that seems to be the solution out of it in the end. The spirit, what you took this endeavor on with, is what you need to revive. Okay. Sometimes the initial spirit, what makes something to a success, gets crushed by the success, ironically enough. Yeah, like a red line. Why did you do what you do? Okay, you have a passion for what you're doing, you had fun, this initial energy, the red line in the project. Okay, that's what we are talking about. And if you go back to that and you can revive that, the foul apples will fall away naturally without too much friction. Yeah, like the wind shakes off the apples in autumn as well. No force needed. All happens when the time is right. But I think what is important is to really navigate this tension and keep the stability and manifest. rather than trying to micromanage here too much. No, no, no. The red line is like a threat, okay? Like a company, you let's say you have a motto, three words as an example. So in this one, I don't know what the endeavor is: passion, fun, teamwork, as an example. Yeah. So that's the red line. Even wherever the project grows, you will always follow, right? The foundation. And I feel like the foundation is also the key to solve this here, if you hear what I'm saying. So by just relying on these founding pillars, um, whatever doesn't belong there will naturally fall off. Okay, because I see that the commercial use became to almost commercial abuse, and that kills the good spirit, so to say. I'm not saying you're making too much money, but I'm saying that the fun factor I'm seeing suffering. I hope you got the clarity. Is there somebody else to host one Potter's question? Nobody. Okay. So Apple Lemons 101, you had a question on Mo and I. Is it just a general love reading? Can we get some context? What's going on between Mo and you? Um,
And also for the other people.
yes, for everybody, please. We do one question per streaming session. So, Liesel, we answered you already a question before. Um, and Soraya, the conceiving question, we don't really take pregnancy questions here. That's no, we cannot answer you that. I'm sorry. You're very welcome, host one portrait, and I hope we see you back. Thanks for your following. A general apples lemon on more and you. Okay, I put it on the screen. Whomever is ready first. That's our last question for today. Can. I'm not sure who Can is, Facebook user.
It was Kay Khan. She actually asked a few times a while ago that we said we wouldn't forget about her.
Oh, okay, sorry. I didn't mean to skip anybody, okay? It's sometimes a bit hard to see through the messages in the chat. Sorry for that. If I skipped somebody.
So who is now? Kay or
Apple's lemon on the screen. And then we do K, then the last one, yeah? So okay. I go first then. Apples, lemons, 101. More and you. I see the strong attraction and the way you have together, but I also see risk of stagnation between you two. So it's an uncertain one, and you definitely there's something what needs to be freed in the flow for this to happen or persist for certain. That's my answer to Apple Lemon 101. um who would like to go next?
No, I can go next.
Okay, thank you.
I would say that it's still there will be some challenges in your relations because maybe they are connected with your partner, because this is a night of swords, and it could be difficult to maybe find some agreements to the commitments, whatever you both decided to give to each one, because you still will feel a little bit trapped. It's Eight of Swords, and that's kind of you. Maybe sometimes on his actions you try to close your eyes. Maybe that would be also how to say, the suggestion what you have to do. Like if you can't do anything with that, so just sort of try to um, observe yourself and maybe don't because it still will be a lot of something needs to clarify between you and him, and that's about like how maybe he see relations, you see relations, because in a between you and him it's you standing with the closed eyes who is trapped with your feelings, with your maybe thoughts or ideas about relations, he who doesn't want maybe agree to everything what he needs or commit, and that's why once you will clarify everything, because it's Ace of Swords reversed, so maybe the partner can be sometimes a little bit difficult or say something what you will not be happy to hear, or maybe the way how he can tell you things will be not very acceptable for you or you don't like. But yeah, if you will clarify and you both can settle things, that's the only way how to have a good commitment. Thank you.
Can I go next?
Okay, sorry.
You can. Okay. Um. Well, in your
You're on mute,
past.
sweet pea.
Sorry.
And here
Hello.
I can hear you, you can tell.
No, we don't hear you yet.
I can.
I
I can
You are on
hear.
mute.
can hear
No,
you.
she's not. I can hear her.
Yes, I hear her too.
Okay. Um. Yeah. So in your past, I see that there have
We still don't hear you.
been.
Or is it just
Oh
me?
my God! You don't hear me.
I think it's just you, highest priestess. I can hear JC. Who was the dude who talked?
I don't hear Pericles either. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
okay. I
can.
don't hear either of you.
Yes, but everybody can hear her, so you need to stop saying it and fix your computer.
um,
Because it must be the settings, because everybody
I
has.
don't hear. Is Guardian speaking right now? Because if he is, I don't hear him too.
Okay, I will mute you now and you figure it out. Bye. Okay, please continue.
Okay. So apple lemon. In your past, I see you getting out of your way a lot of times in order to please or in order to be able to work together with somebody. You have the card intuitive dismissal, meaning that also every time you got a sign that something is not working and yeah, in the end you got it all together, but I see here needing to be a new beginning of how you work together in order to get to this stability, because I see a lot of changes happening in your life, but while these changes happen there is chaos. Okay. it's like you never really have time to take a break because you need to always do something in order to be able to work with somebody. So if this is the case with you and Mo, I would see it as a test for you to have this new beginning. And yeah, it's a fine line between working together and doing everything for the other person.
Who would like to go next?
Okay, sorry. Yeah, now my tab is no longer muted. Sorry about that before. um, so what I'm seeing here for you, apples, lemons, about Mo and yourself is that there is uh, a an invitation to not it's like keeping some of the mystery, not giving, not putting all into it. There is something about holding yourself back because he has an opportunity then to rise up and show another part of himself. Um, so it's keeping that sort of that balance of power in such a way that you're not that you are choosing to actually um, take a step back and s- let things more play out as opposed to taking being in the active role here. So yeah, that's what I've got there for you. Keep the mystery and bear in mind the power of words. It's a little like forbearing, not a warning, but an overreaching, something to bear in mind. Thanks.
Okay.
So what do I mean about your? It's just no. It's in general the power of words. So yes, it's oops, whether it is your words or his, it's just something about being conscientious of what words you are choosing to use. It's more of yours than his. So just to clarify, they're apples, lemons.
Andromedan priest, do you have something, or did you go already?
No, I'll just add, yeah, use silence if in doubt. Don't be scared to, I don't know, take the necessary space you need to process what you need to process energetically. Your ability to perceive love expanding and thickening. So you need to be patient with the process, but also meticulous, but focused on the right things, the ones that help you actually move forward. Um, so, yeah, contemplative attitude with such matters is of the highest value, not just a mental concept, but also physically in the body, um, allowing things to sink in and come to.
Okay, sorry that we woke you up. Okay, okay, Apple Levels. He almost woke up for your message. Okay, do we have a last question or not? Somebody, yeah.
Yeah, the
It
gay
was
woman is still
asking about the next few months, her next few months, I believe. I'm just trying to find her question back, but I think that's what it was.
Well, let's
Jade,
see if
are
she's
you
still
still there?
Are you still around? Okay.
Yes,
Okay, Khan, can you please repeat your question if you are still there, please?
because
Go
I
ahead.
have here Nathan, uh, who asked already a few times. So, Nathan, are you with us?
Yes, he came in at the end.
Yes, that's what I assumed. So, yes, fantastic. Okay, we will have a look at your question, yeah? So, I read the question once. My name is Nathan. Will I be a successful business owner or successful
No,
working
it's
for a big
Kate.
company?
Sorry.
Oops. It's K.
Kate
K
is back.
asking. No, no, yes, okay, but I was now reading Nathan's question.
Pardon me. Wasn't sure if Nathan was still here or not.
So we will soon mute Highest Priestess again because she interrupts everybody.
I don't think it's fair that we don't answer Kate's
Okay,
question.
okay, okay, K goes first.
That's arrogant.
I didn't mean to mob K. I'm sorry, K. It wasn't an intention. Okay, sorry guys. I switched to K's question. Will what will your life be in the next few months, K? Okay. Yeah, you have to thank Jay Clandestine. She stood up for you bravely. So, so whomever is ready, please take the microphone.
Uh, Departure of home. You're still
Can you
processing.
look at least once in the whole stream into the camera? Can you try it?
Yeah, I can try. So yeah, there's a departure from the home environment. I see, well, an adventure, so to say, romantic of its nature. The need of you to be creative and, well, produce some sort of value in the world. And yeah, these are the three main topics. Complete, I guess.
End of message? Question mark.
Seems like it.
Okay. That was a Andromeda's priest answer.
So I can go. So so Kay, I'm seeing that there was or there is a period of like there's some heaviness, some drama is not quite the word that I want to use, but there's been some tension that you've been having to navigate with some folks recently, and so or not just recently. It feels like it's been for a hot minute, but what I'm seeing is that everything does in the next months you have a big weight that is lifted off of your shoulders, and your mind is finally free to be able to busy yourself with other with other things that are far more beneficial to you, and so you're not going to have to concern yourself with this that which has been weighing with you, not even weighing on you, but you've been carrying it with you for some time now. Also, what I see is that you can expect also in the next months a there's there is greater clarity ahead on oh, what is this? Yeah, I feel that there is also potential for nourishment in the form of more love and attraction, but the most important thing that I'm seeing here is that you get your headspace clear, your heart is more is lighter, and that yeah, everything is far more free flowing in the next months for you. So that's me.
Okay. So, um, yeah, I see a lot of up and downs actually. I have in the friendship family area the avoid manipulation, so there's definitely people more or less saying trying to use you for their advantage. I would be cautious in that field. On the own side, I mean, it's about reclaiming yourself, staying in yourself. That is all positive. There's definitely limitations what you had, meaning what you will break through, meaning you there's growth coming, but at the end of the day, uh, it's up and down. So it's definitely a time for learning and growth, and not necessarily holiday. I'm seeing ahead for you, on all in all areas of life, but not negative.
So
Who would
what
like to go next?
I can go next.
Okay.
I would say there are some you need to focus on yourself and it is about you and others because I got the high priestess and that's your intuition and your balance with yourself. You have to listen to your inner needs because I think there is some problem with maybe what others want from you because it's a ten of pentacle upside down and that's sometimes community or something what is about your people who surrounding you, like how you dealing with society, and I kind of see some pressure from that. And five of cups which represents reversed, so which means you possibly would be wanting maybe sometimes even to say no but you can't, or just just some sort of guilt within you. That's why it's a time more for your self, um, like like reflection of the past and completion from something what hold you back from being you. And once you will come out to that maybe like inner strength or something, when you will feel this high priestess within you, so then you it all will be settled and maybe having more sense for you, or like you will be um, managing it better. I would be saying like that. Thank you.
Can I go? I actually also have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Um, and as the others, I also see some competition or manipulation in the family. Um, but you also have sensitivity and symbolic interpretation and there is something information that will come to you, and I don't feel like it's just a spiritual download or revelation. I feel that it's coming from somewhere and it could clarify some things. You also have the magician, which tells me that in the end, all this thing will be in your favor because I don't feel that it's necessarily fair what is happening. It's just transition or just a illusion or test that is going to turn out in your favor.
All right. I think we have everybody for today. We were online longer than we normally should be. So I thank you everybody for joining us, and you see us back next week or sooner. Thank you.